What is going on, everybody? It's Juggalo Gaming. I'm Jonathan 80315, and welcome back to GemCraft Frostborn Wrath. I don't even remember what episode this is. Let me look here. Episode 80. It's been a long week. In the last episode, I do remember that we attempted an endurance and failed miserably because we jacked up the battle traits higher than probably what I should have. Mainly because we need a little bit more power when it comes to A5. A5 is honestly kicking my ass on that with what we have, which is quite interesting. And I was debating on trying to finish this out. Thing is, that would require not only Shadowcore farming to unlock, but also Talisman farming. I don't have very many pieces that actually work with what we have. Just realized that is not useful at all. I mean, I could throw this 20 in, but all these are above 20. So I've never used that, to be honest. These are corner and edge fragments, so it wouldn't work. Yeah. And the fact that we have no good bottom pieces, besides maybe ones that we already have. In here. So, yeah, we are either going to be doing talisman farming a little earlier, but honestly, with the 600% initial mana and the 1,000 mana at the start of every wave, we should be good with them kind of stats for A5, I would think. So let's just get our wizard level up. Well, I want to go back to 82. But this time in endurance. This is what I did last time. Well, not last video, but the last time I did it in endurance that I passed. It's really hard to decide what else I want, because I want a higher multiplier. I don't want to do what I did last time and jack it up to the point where I can't damage them fast enough. Barricades probably wouldn't be too bad. Or dark masonry. Could go for corrupted banishment. That's just a pain, though. If I get rid of the shields, that wouldn't be too much of an issue. Not shields, but because I'm using traps mainly, it's not going to be too much of an issue if I use traps. Also, I gotta look at my skills here. Hard to decide what trait I want to give. And that's, as long as they don't banish, as long as you don't banish them, corrupted banishment, ain't bad. As long as you don't banish them. Meaning they reach the orb. But I have a feeling once we get close to the end game, we will be banishing, and that's just gonna kill us faster. A lot of things like the shields, as long as you hit them multiple times to get rid of the shields, that's not an issue. Same with strength and numbers, that's not a bad one, because that's just non-destructible armor. As long as you do stop that ignore armor, that's not an issue. Meaning your beam spells, your bolt spells, and, you know, just overall using traps in general, or using high poison. You know, but we're still relatively low. Maybe I should just stick with these. The normal haste, overcrowd, swarmling domination, giant domination. Ritual would be kind of nice, but it's going to end up messing me up in the long end. Yeah, having shadows come where I have to deal with the shadows and everything. That's the biggest thing. Grace. Can I put it up a little bit? Maybe. I want to succeed. I don't want to do what I did last time and jack a bunch of stuff up that I'm not, so I'm not going to win. Like, I want to be able to succeed here. Honestly, maybe just sticking with what we have. But we max out Giant and Swarmling instead as well. I don't like the fact that they're faster and that effects don't last as long on Swarmlings. Giants I can care less about, but this one kind of can hurt a little bit. I'd say we go with this. Gotta work our way up. The biggest thing here is we need to get these started. That should be good. I don't want to go with the trap kill, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the trap kill or not. Would it be better to just go for tower instead? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we do go for trap kill. In that case, I'd want this here, here, and here. If the trap goes there. That's quite a lot to deal with. I want to slow them down and bleed them. So. That's not good. Get rid of them first, I think. we are going to be hurting a little bit here at the beginning. I don't think it's going to be too bad. All right. Yeah, so they're making it through there. Okay. Fix there. Here's what I'm going to do for right now. They are just leak through. This ain't firing fast enough. Uh, need to slow them down quite a bit. And there's our first issue that we're gonna have. Yeah, so far this ain't working out very well. Because I have to concentrate on these. Like, I didn't even put that stuff up very high. Not going too bad. I mean, could be a lot worse. Yep, cool. I would love to have more mana. I mean, here's the thing, my kill gen is killing them, but it just can't fire fast enough to keep up with the swarmling. In my opinion, that's probably all that's going on. So having a second one might help a little bit. Actually, it might not be killing anymore. uh Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be very interesting. Alright. We're not gonna do a very big gem bomb, but we are going to send everything we can. Cool. Oh, really? I could get all of them bleeding, but we're not going to get all of them bleeding. This is going to be quite dangerous. We're not killing all of them, but we are getting a lot of kills here, which is going to boost our XP quite a bit. got some new achievements, and we did increase our XP. Honestly, if I had more mana and I could gem bomb with a higher bleed gem, and I had stronger gems on the field so the shrine did more damage, I could have did a lot better. But again, battle traits can be like that. I feel like I'm hitting a wall. I really do. And I don't know if it's just because that I want to use that strategy because it has worked. You know, obviously, that's where I've gotten my highest XP numbers. What is our lowest endurance XP? Y4 we didn't really do. I mean, there's a lot of them we really didn't do. We just opened up the stashes. So, it was just like the start, like, oh yeah, this is the XP you got from what you did do. Not much. So we got Y4 endurance. We're easily going to make a decent amount. Which ain't a bad idea to start doing some of these. Y4 is not a bad map either. Except we're not gonna really push it too far. I feel like I had ritual up the way that one was going. That's just the natural ones that spawn on that one, which is insane. Alright. Let's do another endurance. Actually, probably doing time for another endurance, but I'm doing another endurance. I think right here would be good. Now I'm on you. This time we're going to be really focused on that mana, which is probably what I should have did the first time. I should have, like, built my mana up first. Actually, I should have used it. Let's put that there. With the range this is gonna have, I'm gonna want to bleed him back here. Yep, good job, John. You didn't block off any of the extra path. Right now, they can barely get through that, which is fine. This is the way I should have played the other one, by the way. I should have focused on mana first. let's go ahead here. I'm going to do this. We're already doing pretty decent here. Mind you, I did not gem bomb, which I should have. Obviously. Should always try to gem bomb at the beginning. But, you know, I tried to build up my mana farm pretty decently. And that's kind of what stopped me from... Because I put way too much into my mana farm at the very beginning here. Obviously. Put a pull on that real quick. Hit that up. Let's slow them down a little bit over here too. A little bit more. Get some safe. It's attacking the pylon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't too bad though. You might even say it was better than the other one just because of the fact that I actually set up properly. Alright, and you can see there how many levels we actually did get that time around because we didn't have the highest XP. We had 12 XP on that build. And now we have 541,000, which is a huge, pretty much we got the full 500,000 because, I mean, 12 XP. Yeah, so that's going to boost us up a little bit. We're going to do a couple more fields like that. I think we're just going to speed run small endurances like that with what I have, which will be the next couple episodes probably. Now, unfortunately, the reason why I wanted to make this one longer is because this is actually going to be the only video up this week. And that is kind of a shame, because I'm only going to put it up on Tuesday, so you won't see a video on Thursday. That's because I have to try to get ahead, because this whole week my supervisor's not at work, and that's because he's in the reserves for the Marines, and he has his big training coming up, his yearly training, so he has to be away for a couple months, and they swapped up all of our schedules, which has thrown a wrench into my recording sessions. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to record as much, which means I got to try to get ahead. And right after that is our swap from Ally to Metro 1 being the security service at that site, and they want to keep us, so we have to apply for Metro 1 basically for us to transfer over. And that's at the beginning of August. And then in September, I have my own vacation that I'm going on to Outer Banks. So lots of stuff coming up. Not to mention this Thursday after work, I'm going to be going to my niece's birthday party, and then work Friday and possibly Saturday. And I say that because the whole schedule thing, but I'm trying to work it out with our third shift guard. That way I don't have Saturdays. I think she pretty much wants to Saturdays and Sundays from what I gathered on Friday, so my shift might not be changing, but that remains to be seen. We'll see how this week goes and how everything is set up. So for right now, I'm only recording one episode. There's actually got a lot of stuff to do this week as well to get ready for, and yeah. So I do apologize, it's only going to be one episode. I did my best to kind of make it entertaining a little bit there. But yeah, for what we did on Live 4, expected to see that on every other map that we have low numbers in. And basically, I would say to go to Endurance, sort by the Endurance XP. So, our next one would be T4. T4, and we'd probably go up to about W Force, 98,000. And depending on how high our XP starts getting, like if we're constantly getting 541,000, and then 600,000, 700,000, and so on and so forth, if we actually hit into the millions by the time we get up to there, then I'll probably redo these ones, and maybe redo the shrine stuff, because we'll have more starting mana, we'll be able to set up properly, and I could properly show the power of, you know, starting waves out with gem bombing, running into our mana trap, building a crap load of mana, building up a decent kill gem in a trap, and basically running probably gem bombs of grade 4-ish, if we're in the millions, probably. Maybe higher, and then gem bombing with higher at the end. And then gem bombing all of them with a higher bleed gem, and we'll also have higher gems on the field, and really skyrocketing our score by killing high level monsters with the shrine. So that's gonna be the idea. We're gonna push through a lot of fields. It's gonna extend the series quite a bit. So yeah, it's just gonna be fun to watch. So if you're not interested in the grinding episodes that are going to be coming up, which is just endurance runs, running maps like that, if you're not interested in that, maybe I'll time lapse. I'll run a couple, record them, put the videos together, and speed up through them, and probably do like at least 4 times speed, and probably be able to get through 3 or 4 maps every time. And maybe do some commentary over top if you want that. Or we could, you know, keep doing at the normal rate, and then also when I get back to doing ep80 here, I do a video beforehand saying, hey, the grinding is over. You know, we'll get back to our regular walkthrough at that point. Or I could just do it all off camera. So I'm going to put this video out Tuesday. Please let me know if you just want me to run them endurances, because they're pretty much all going to be the same. There might be some interesting things happening. But for the most part, we're shooting for about 250 to 300, if not higher. Would love to be in the 500s or thousands even for this one. And then we'll hit up A5. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. My team is actually doing pretty well in the Call of Duty League. Optic has won their last couple matches on for Major 4 for Friday and Saturday. Today we go against Atlanta FaZe. Hopefully we can keep the run going. And honestly, because FaZe beat Florida yesterday, New York, if they win today's match, they'll have more points than Florida, and that will put them at COD champs, and Florida won't be going to COD champs, but New York will. So today's going to determine if New York is going to be at COD champs, of course. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to find out. I mean, my team is safe. We're going to COD champs. We're the second team in the league. But yeah, honestly, we beat FaZe, and then whoever loses against New York, and who are they facing? Thieves. Whoever loses between New York and Thieves, we will face. So, as long as we beat FaZe here, then we'll face whoever loses there, and then, you know, whoever is the winner, and whoever is the winner of this one for the grand finals of this major. We started in loser bracket and did pretty well. I can't argue. Seriously, we've been doing pretty well. So, there's that. So, yep. I got that match coming up that I'm going to be watching, and I'm going to root for my team. I'm already in my Optic Gaming jersey. So, all right, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be next Tuesday. Catch you later.